it's Maxine from Sport and Wellbeing. So it's time for our Matwork Pilates class today. So what I want you to do is clear a space so you've got a lovely room for a mat, maybe a little pillow or something that you can use as a pillow, and possibly a little soft ball or something where you can just lift your bottom onto when we're doing our stretch for our lower backs. It could even be a bigger pillow, which would work as well. So if there's any injuries or anything that you think that you can't do today, then just leave it out and then take a little breather or do something that you know that you're okay with and then join back in. So I will give you lots of alternatives, so there will be something hopefully for everybody in the class today. So when you're ready, bring those feet underneath your hips, spread your toes out, and then allow those toes to go into that floor. Feel that there's a little lift out of the insteps of the feet. Bring the hands down by your side. Get your shoulders, roll them up, slide them down. So you're in a lovely tall position. I'll show you sideways up. So you want that tailbone drawing down. You want that spine lengthened. You want to take a nice breath in here, breathe into that rib cage. And as you blow that breath out, just keep those shoulders still. So give me 2 more. Taking a lovely breath in. And taking that slow breath out. Now think about these 4 points. 2 hip bones, 1 belly button, 1 spine. You're drawing those 4 points together. Feeling of that tight belt around you. Now from here I want you to just lift those arms, relax those shoulders, draw those 4 points together. Draw your rib cage down and then take those arms back to the outside of those legs. So the breathing, try to breathe out as you go up. Think about those 4 points drawing together, the rib cage draw down so we don't arch the back. And then take that breath in as those arms come down. So notice the elbows are slightly bent. And haven't got straight arms. Soft arms as they go up. 4 points drawn in. And then breathing in, coming down. So do that one more time. So we just get this lovely connection through that lower belly. And that you're getting that tall spine while you're doing this. Coming down. Now moving on, come up onto those toes. So as you breathe out, lift those heels as if you're floating up to the ceiling. Still draw those rib cages down. Keep those 4 points. And then go back down, breathing in through to the heels. 2 more times. As you go through the feet, I want you to lift up as if you're being pulled to the ceiling. And then I want you to roll back through the feet. So one more time, you're lengthening through the back of those legs, pulling up through those thigh bones at the front there, drawing in through that belly button. Then lovely, come down. So from here, give me your hands. We're going to hold hands. We're going to relax those shoulders down your spine. Those hips are really staying still. Now turn that right arm, turn that head. Come back into the centre. Now really keep those hips still. Turn to the other side, keep those hips still. Really push through that opposite foot. Come back into centre. So give me 2 more. So as you're turning, that head is looking, opening, hips stay still, push through the opposite foot, and then come back. Give me 1 more time, that tall spine, turning, 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 coming back into centre. Beautiful. Bring those hands in and let the thumbs just rest on your chest. Relax your shoulders down your spine. Now that rib cage, I want you to turn it. Keeping those hips still like we did before. So now it's into a spine twist. Come back into centre. So I want you to keep your chin level with your hands. Same again, keep those hips still, really concentrate on that. And then move that rib cage into that lovely spine twist. Come back into the center. So we isolate that spine. Go again. So you're turning that spine, turning it, the hips are staying still. Coming back into center. And then one more time, keep those hips really still, turning it. Coming back into center. Well done. So we've got a lovely side bend. So we're warming up that spine in different ranges of movements. And now we're going down to the side. We're lengthening, we're coming back up. Lovely and tall, shoulders relax. Go down the other side, breathe out. And breathe in. So just 2 more. One more. Each time you get a little bit further down that leg. Lovely. Come back into center. Now, look down towards your feet. Roll down. We're taking that spine through forward flexion. Bend those knees. Rolling down. Be careful not to stick your bottom right out behind you. Imagine you're picking something up off the floor. And then lift and keep those 4 points drawing in together. Roll those shoulders down your spine. You might have felt it in the back of those legs, maybe a little bit tight. Tuck that head in. Start to roll down that spine. Think about those points drawing in. Let those hands go. Knees bent, take some pressure off the back of those legs if you need it. And then lift up lovely and slow with control all the way up. And then bring those shoulders down your spine. So just give me 2 more, everybody. So tucking in, so we've got that lovely forward flexion going down. Tighten up that lower bout. And then lift off the floor. Now you might find that those legs are getting a little bit straighter now because those legs are warming up a little bit more. Give me 1 more. Here we go. Tuck in that chin. Roll down through that spine. Be careful not to push that backside back. Scoop up and lift away from the floor. Then come into a lovely standing position. I'm just going to step forward a little bit to give myself more room. I want you to sit down into a little squat. Then I want you to stand up and I want you to open through the chest without arching the back. Go again. As you sit down, keep those knees slightly apart still. Hip width, weight through the heels, stick your bum out. And then stand up and open through that chest. I'll show you sideways on. You ready? Exhale, sit down. Inhale, open and stand up. Squeeze that bottom. Go again. Give me 1 more. Hold those hands behind, so we're in that open position, but still draw those ribs down towards those hips. So we're not like that, draw down. Now slide those hands, tuck that chin in. The hands come down through the back of the legs. They come around in front. You zip up that lower belly and you lift away from that floor. You keep lifting, I'm joining you. And you reach up to the ceiling. Wonderful, you come around. So that finishes up our little warm up. So what I want you to do is to step to the back of your mat. So I'm going to put some exercises tonight into pairing up. So we might be doing pairing up, we might be doing singles. So you'll get it as we go through. So tuck that head in, start to roll down that spine. Now I want you to walk on your hands, go through to your tiptoe and bring your hands in underneath your shoulders. Lift the crown of the head and we hold this high plank on your fingertips. Push through to the forwards, breathe out on the toes. Inhale, go back slightly. Now if you need to go down on your knees, you do that for me. You ready again? Exhale, go forward through the toes, through the fingertips. Inhale, go backwards. So we just got 2 more. Use that breath, keep those shoulders open. Give me 1 more. Now tuck the toe under, right knee down, tuck the left toe under, left knee down. Tailbone goes back, go into that prayer stretch, lowering that chest down into that floor. Coming back up, tucking the toe under, extending that leg, tucking the other toe under, extending that leg again. We're back into that high plank position. Wave through those fingertips. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Now if you need to, put those knees down on the floor and stay in a plank position down on your knees. Go again. Two more times. I want you to work through those feet as well. Exhale through. Inhale back. One more. Keep those shoulders wide. Come back. Tuck the toes under, 1 knee down. Tuck the toes under, 2 knees down. Slide that tailbone back. Lower that chest down into that floor. Open through the top of the back and the shoulders. So last time, come through again. Tuck one toe under, remove 1 knee. Tuck the other toe under, remove the other knee. Push those shoulder blades up to ceiling. Open up through those fingertips. Exhale forward. Inhale, slide back. Go again. And back. You're going to give me 2 more if you can. We'll take a breather, I don't mind. Go again. Last one. Open those shoulders. Hold it there. Tuck the toe under, lower the knee down. Tuck the other toe under, lower the knee down. Slide back. And then this time turn those palms in. Relax there. Excellent. And bring those hands in and around behind your toes. Drop that head to the floor and let those shoulders relax. You stay there. So we're in a little child's pose. You've taken all of the weight off the spine. So this should feel comfortable. If you've got any bad knee issues, then this may be a little bit too much. So if you've got any knee issues, just stay and just rock your bottom from side to side if you don't like the full child's pose right back here. So everyone come out of there, and I want you to come round onto your side. So we're going to go down all the way to the floor. Now this is where you might find a little pillow or a little hand towel might come in handy, because I want you to keep it underneath your head so your head is always in line with your spine. So bring your palm up, your shoulder down, pillow comes right under here. So I want you to think about what's happening underneath you. So don't allow yourself just to sink into that mat. I want you to allow yourself to think about there's that natural hollow. And there is a little hole there where we could see daylight. So don't sink into it. Fantastic. Keep that bottom leg bent for me for now. Now with your top leg, I just want you to put your hand on your hip bone, and I want you to take a lovely breath out and take it away. Now, as that leg is out there, relax that foot, so it's hip height. And now I want you to think about drawing that belly button towards that spine, as well as thinking about keeping the daylight underneath that underneath hip. Are you ready? Here we go then. Nice and slowly, you've got a very slow circle. You're going to draw a circle, round it goes. Breathing in and out. So I want you to think about that hip staying really still. That hand just holding it there. And your little gap underneath your chin. And that spine is lovely and long. Go again. Excellent. So we've got a nice one-leg circle. You're going to give me 2 more of these. And 1 more. Hold it there. Imagine you're pushing that leg into that opposite wall. Now take that circle back the other way. Now you may find that feels a little bit different. So you might have one way that feels comfortable, coming the other way feels a little bit harder. See how you get on. If you've got any hip issues going on, then don't make a full circle. What you can do is a little half circle for me. If you're finding you want more of a challenge, then what I want you to do is make the circle bigger, but stay still on that hip. And keep that daylight underneath that little gap, underneath that last rib. You've got 4 of them. You've got 3 of them. 2 more. Remember to breathe, last one. Super, hold it there. Now take your hand by your ear. I want you to feel those shoulder blades nice and wide across the top of the back. You're going to make a figure of 8. So you're going to draw a number 8 on your piece of paper. You go up around the top, come across the loop, underneath. And again, up around the top, breathing in and out. Come down, come around. And again. Now if you're finding that this is a little bit too much, then just stay with those little small circles or those little half circles. Go again, 1 more time. And take a hold. Oh, count to 4. Breathe, count to 3. Breathe, count to 2. Breathe again. Count to 1. And then come down. Ooh, brilliant. Go back onto your elbows and your knees. Lift up those shoulder blades for me. Bring those 2 knees together. The leg you've just worked, keep that knee on the floor. The opposite leg, take it out. Lift those shoulders to the ceiling. Now, that foot that is resting on the floor, just slightly bring it across the midline and turn it inwards. You will feel that that's stretching through the glute that you've just worked. Now this other one, are you ready? We're going to work that other glute. Lift that leg, lower. Now I want you to feel as if your bottom is a balloon. Squeeze it. Open up those shoulders, squeeze it. And again. Stay lovely and strong through that lower belly. That will support your lower back. Four more of these. Two more of these. Now I want you to leave this leg in the air there. Keep those shoulders nice and wide. Bend that knee. Take it to the floor. Pull it back, push. Take it to the floor, pull it in, push it back. Two more. One more. Come in. Now take two knees, turn them out. Got that lovely space in the middle, sit back into it. Now, just through that lower back, I just want you to give a little shimmy across to the right, a little press to the left, and again. bring those hands in, come up slowly, come round. And then we do the other side, everybody. Well done. So here we go, that lovely one leg circle, and then we go into that glute work. I want you to come down on that other side. Remember, the palm goes up, the pillow comes under that head to keep it nice and light. I want you to think about that underneath, where that last rib is, that little natural hollow should see daylight through there. Don't let it sink into that floor. The bottom leg is bent, hold the top hip. Get the shoulder away from the ear. As you out breath, go out with that leg, hold it there. Now think about that underneath, that daylight. Taking a nice breath in, start to circle, breathing out. Breathing in. Now again, you might have one side that is a little bit more comfortable to do than the other side. So see how you get on. You might have one that's a little bit tight. Stay lovely and strong through that lower belly. And again, keep that shoulder away from that ear. You've got 4 of these. Use that breath. 2 more. 1 more. Now keep that leg out nice and long. Take a nice breath in and out. Keep that natural hollow. Then think about on the next out breath, come back the other way. Again, just to remind you, any hip injuries, just make that lovely half circle. So if you've had a hip replacement, anything like that, make sure you're not doing a full circle. Just do a half. Keep it small. If everything is okay with you and you want more of a challenge, then make that leg a little bit bigger as it circles around. Keeping that lovely little gap underneath your chin. Remember to breathe. 4. Breathe in and out. 3. 2 more. And 1 more. Lovely. And keep that leg out, hold it there. Bring that hand by that ear. Get that shoulder down that spine. Now this is your figure of 8. You're going to draw a number 8 on a piece of paper, and you've got that underneath with the daylight coming through. Are you ready? Here we go. Up, round the top, cross, round the bottom. And again. Oh, 2 more. And 1 more. Hold it there, stay lovely and long. Count to 4, shoulder blades nice and wide apart. Count to 3. Count to 2. And 1. And down. Oh. Elbows and knees, you ready? So we have shoulders wide. The leg you've just worked, that bottom stays still. The other leg goes away. Then turn that foot inwards so we feel a stretch around the bottom you've worked. Lift up those shoulder blades. The bottom is going to float. You ready? Squeeze it, lift, breathe out. Inhale down. And again. Stay lovely and strong through that lower belly. Keep those hips pointing down into that floor. More. 2 more times. Now we're going to hold the leg in the air. Bend that knee for me. Now pull it down to the floor. Push it up to the ceiling. Down to the floor. Up to the ceiling. 2 more. 2 and 1. Here we go. Good work. Come in, come down, open into the V shape. Slide that tailbone back if you can. Take that chest into that floor. To the right, to the left. And again, one more. To the right, to the left. Come up, come into hands, come into knees. Draw that tailbone right under you and open into the cat stretch with those toes relaxed. Then bring those shoulder blades down, take that tailbone up. And come into centre. Excellent, well done everybody. So, the next set of exercises, I want you to go down onto your back with your knees bent. Have your head on your little pillow. And as you come down into the floor, just bring those feet towards that bottom. Relax your shoulders into the mat and bring your hands down by your side. Now work those feet in a little bit more so they're not too far away from your bottom. So I want us to start to think about the opposite arm and leg to start with. Keep the upper body down to start with. I just want you to slide your right leg. So first of all, I want you to close that lower back towards the floor. Engage through the belly button. Slide your right leg away, slide your left arm away. Draw your two ribs towards your hip bones. And then bring them back in, slowly put down on the floor. Keep those hips still. Then you're going to change to the other side. Breathe out. Breathe in. And again. About working across the body with the arm and the leg. We're engaging through that back muscle, coming back in. Now we can think about how we can make this a little bit harder. We can bring in some more body weight. So I want you to lift into a little curl as you go up. The arm and the leg goes away. We then switch over. We go again. That lovely one leg stretching away. Drawing that belly button for 4, for 3, for 2, and one more. Now I want you to take the right leg out and hold it out there. Now I want you to slide those hands, link them loosely behind the head. Now draw those elbows up to the ceiling, switch off those shoulders a little bit more. Now keep this left knee bent. Now you're going to curl up and lift that right leg off the floor. Are you ready? Here we go. Curl up, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. Go down, go down, go down. And again, lift up. And down. So we've got that little curl with a nice long leg. Keep that little gap just underneath that chin. If you want to make it harder, extend those arms. 4 of them. 2 of them. One more time. Hold it up here. Bring the hands through just above the floor. Keep the legs still. Give me 8 taps. 4 more. Hold. Come down. Slide those hands back. Link them. Rest the head. Elbows switch up to the ceiling. Shoulders switch off. Straighten out that left leg, drawing that belly. Curl up again. Here we go on the out breath. Inhale, go down. And again. Stay lovely and strong through that lower part. If you want to make it a little bit harder, go for those 2 long arms. So we've got long levers reaching, going down. Reaching, going down. And 1. Stay up here. Tap that floor for 8, 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come down, bring in these legs and lift that bottom. Take a lovely circle around. And then pop those feet back on the floor. So from here, go double legs away, double arms away. Rib cage draw down. Bring those feet back in, bring those hands back in. And again, toes slide away. Rib cage draw down. And slide back in. Now if 2 legs is a little bit heavy, please just stay with single leg. Now raise the head while you do this, make it harder. 4 of them. 3 of them. 2. And 1 more. Now bring that head down, bring those legs in. Yay! So that finishes off that little section there. Excellent. I want you to come back over onto your side so you're facing into me. Now this time we're going all the way down with both legs out. So fold your little pillow, turn the palm up, pillow under. Now I want you to put your hand on the floor and slide both legs out to the side. Like we did before, I want that lovely little daylight coming underneath that last rib and just where that hollow is, where that hip is. So, hand. It's not for leaning on, it's just there to help you balance. Get that shoulder blade back, and then I just want you to exhale, lift that top leg up. Hold it there, take a nice breath in. Exhale, just raise that bottom leg off the floor. Inhale, put that bottom leg down. Same again. Exhale, lift that bottom leg, scoop it up. Inhale, go down. Gonna give me 2 more, scoop it up. Inhale down. Last one, scoop it up. Now take a breath and hold it there. Now exhale, take them both away from each other. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, take them away. Inhale, bring them back. 2 more. Bring them in together. And 1 more. Now take them the other way. 1 forward, 1 back. Other way. 2 more. And again. Then take them back the other way again to the up position. The up and down. 2 left. 1 left. Good work. Now the forward and back position. 4 of them. Go. Hold. Lift the hand off the floor into a balance. Keep both legs in the air. Relax that shoulder. Count to 4. Count to 3. Count to 2. Count to 1. And lower the bottom leg. Lower the top leg. Just a little natural roll to the tummy. Rest your head on your pillow. And relax your shoulders. Let your legs come out slightly into a more of a V shape. And just relax those toes. So with the upper body staying down and the shoulders away from those ears, I want you to draw in that belly at the front there and lift that right leg. Keep your hip on the floor. Take that right toe down, switch to the left toe, keep the upper body resting. Squeeze in through that lower belly to lift that leg off the floor. Keep it going. So alternating leg raise, hip stays on the floor. Those shoulders relaxed and that upper body resting. You could do both legs together if you wanted to. Up to you. If it feels too heavy, stay with single leg. Give me 2. Give me 1. Now curl that right heel in. 2 squeezes, take it out. Curl that left heel in, so these are our heel kicks. Take that one down and go again. Now you want to keep that bottom down and you want to keep those hips down at the front there. If you want to, give me both legs at the same time. You've got 4 of them. So you get those 2 squeezes in as those feet come to your bum. 1 more. Hold it there. Keep those toes off the floor as if the floor is hot. 4 and 3, 2 and 1, come down and relax. Well done. Now I need to go round to the other side. You need to go to the other side because we've got to do those leg scissors. So here we go then. Pillow under that ear. Hand in front. Get that daylight underneath that last ribbon, underneath that lovely little natural hollow. Take the top leg out. Take that bottom leg out. Hold it there. Take a nice breath in. As you breathe out, lift that bottom leg. Breathe in, lower it. And again. And lower. 2 more. One more. Hold it up, stay there. Now you open both, one up, one down. Stay lifted underneath you. Go again. Give me 2. Give me 1 more. 1 forward, 1 back. Two to go. Open again. 1 up, 1 down. For 4. Stay strong. For 3. 2 more. Last one. Forward and back for 4. Here we go. Final one. Come into that centre and hold into a balance. Lift that hand. Hold it there. Count to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower bottom leg, lower top leg, and bend. Yay! Roll onto your back. Now this is where if you wanted to have a ball, it could come in handy. So we are on our back. Lift up your bottom and just pop a ball underneath it. And rest your bottom on the ball. Now, don't worry if you haven't got a ball, as I said, just rest it on something high up like a pillow. And then just move from side to side. So I'm trying to loosen up through that lower back, and then I'm going to stretch out the lower back. So I want you to bring your right knee into your chest, and as soon as you hug it in towards you, you're closing that lower back down into that floor. And because your bottom's high up now, you get a lovely stretch into that lower back. Now while we're here, can you just take that leg a little bit higher? Your feet are stretched going down the back of that leg. Make sure it's okay for you. Then we bring that foot back to the floor. Now bring in your left leg. Squeeze it in towards you. Feel that lower back just opening up there. And then walk up this other leg to an extended position so you feel the stretch down the back of the leg and make sure it's comfortable. Now bring this leg in. Let's have both of them coming in. Now hopefully it's not too wobbly, but I just want you to close that back. Now take these knees a little bit wider so they can come a little bit closer to the body and they go a little bit wider. And then I want you to slowly move the legs to one side so you get like a lovely opening in one side of that lower back. Bring those legs back into centre, keep the upper body really still, and then move the legs around to the other side. Come back into centre, take one toe down and the other toe. Now take your ball out from behind you. And now I just want you to bring those legs in. Put your feet together, hold on to your insteps and turn those knees out. Allow just for that inside leg to open out a little bit with the help of those elbows and the lower back down into the floor. Now I want you to lift the head and the shoulders, hold it up here. Then bring yourself down, bring those legs in. Give me a little rock to sit in. Come around, and this is where you could use your little ball again. So, I always refer to it in class as being a little bunny rabbit's towel. So what you do is you sit nice and tall, and there is your little puff ball behind you. Yeah? And that will stop you from sitting into that lumbar spine and sinking down. So we're going to have a lovely big lift up here. Think about the pelvic floor muscle up inside you. Lift it all the way up to the top. Come around. Now one side, you're just going to stretch up and you're going to have a little look there. Come down, and then the other side you're going to stretch up and have a little look there. Come down into the centre. Now tuck those arms around, draw that belly button in towards you, open up those shoulder blades, look up, and bring those arms round. Well done. So from here, just remove your little ball, and I want you to just go onto your hands and onto your knees. Tuck your toes under. Now you're going to put your bottom on the ceiling. You're going to straighten one leg and bend one leg. And switch. Don't worry if they don't go to the floor. Now bend both and walk those hands in. Then from here, scoop up something really heavy and squeeze those 4 points together. Bring those shoulders down away from those ears. Take a lovely breath in. Take a breath out and take your little bow. Give yourselves a lovely big clap. Have a lovely evening. Any questions, just drop them into the comments box. If there's anything that you want in a class, just let me know. I'll put it in there for you, so it become a little bit more personalised if you're joining me at home. And take care, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.